There we go. I do not know what happened. My stream just like disconnected for no reason. But we're back. We are back. That was very strange. Heyo, I don't know what happened. My stream literally just stopped for no reason. So, we're back now. I don't know where it stopped before. Did it stop when like I moved it to show the corner of the arch? Or was that before? Yeah, I did notice, I think fairly late. I don't know when it actually stopped. But hopefully it wasn't too long. Anyway, I like keep hearing people outside, like coming and going, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember either. Whatever. I believe I still have this link copy pasted. Yeah. All right. So just in case you didn't get a chance to like look at that, that's what the final image is gonna be like. But I keep hearing people outside. And I know, like, I live in, like, an apartment place. Like, there's multiple parking spots. Like, people are going to be moving around. But I always hear trucks. Like, it's my boyfriend pulling up. And I'm like, And I'm just a paranoid little being. That's all it comes down to. Anyway. But, yeah, okay. Now, what color do I want to do next? I might do these dots over here. Slide that down a bit. Okay. This is my personal favorite part. When I go through all these just random little squares and they click, they make a little crunch. Thank you. So yeah, what am I gonna talk about? Dude, I don't even know. I have like so much nothing going on in my life right now that I'm just like, I'm a blob. I have things that I want to do, and like life itself is just kind of holding me back. Well, challenging me rather. You know, it's... I'm just tired. I'm just tired, you know? You know? Exhausted. I am exhausted. Deep in my soul, I'm exhausted. Yeah. Okay, am I like the only person? Like, I think that I have like... these like characters just come out of me sometimes. And I feel crazy, but I'm like, I don't know if my brain is like acting, or if I am like, you know, just some ADHD going around, you know? You know what I mean? Because like I've kind of been doing that like forever. Oh, my stomach is hungry apparently. God, I hope that didn't get picked up by the mic, because that is embarrassing. Yeah, no, I am starving now that I think of it. I need a snack. This is me refusing to be a person. Okay. Dude, it's I'm telling you, as soon as you hit 30, everything fucking hurts all the time. And you just have no energy for anything. And bedtime is precisely 10 o'clock. You know? It's... another day of the same old shit. I really have to, like, cut down on my swearing a little bit, because I know that YouTube does not like that. And I am quite a potty mouth. Oh god, no. I absolutely don't want kids. And like, you know, power to you if anybody does want them, like, sure thing. It's just I'm just very set on being the cool aunt forever. You know, I will gladly babysit the family's kids for like a week while you guys go on vacation, but I don't want them permanently full time. I cannot be responsible for how they turn out. Because goodness knows I turned out fabulous. So no, I'm very much happy with being the cool auntie. And eventually I will have a lot of pets when I can afford them. Because really that's all it comes down to right now, is just being able to afford things. And actually I am on the 3rd floor right now, so a dog really isn't plausible. I mean, it's doable, but I'm not going to want to go out in the winter and have to like go up and down 3 flights of stairs. No, I would rather open the back door and have them run in and out, because I'm lazy. But we do have several feral cats that live in the parking lot area. One of them is like a gray, stripy, tabby kind of looking thing, who sits in like the same spot like every day. And I did give him treats once. I don't know if it's a he or a she cat. Not that that really matters with cats. You know, all cats are girls and all dogs are boys, right? No. Anyway. Oh God, I'm not funny. Alright. Yeah, but I've fed that gray cat a couple of times. Very sweet. Definitely, like, you know, the thing is, like, it's seen us enough to, like, recognize, you know, we're the ones over here, like, we're no harm, like, it's fine, we, like, give it little kissy noises and stuff, you know, so, like, it knows we're cool, but it's not, like, running up to us to, like, get pets or anything. It's just, I'm chilling over here, you're chilling over there. I did give it treats. But there are other cats, too. Like, there's, like, also an orange one and a gray one that's, like, not stripy. He's just solid gray. I, like, really gotta, like, kind of give them, like, I gotta name them somehow. Just my own name. I don't care if you already have a name and you're just, you know, an outdoor cat roaming around. None of them have collars, though, so I'm assuming they aren't. Like, they're just a free cat. Oh, man. I think about it a lot. I think about it every single time I go outside. I'm like, I just want to, you know, trap one of these cats and take it inside. I know it will be angry at me at first, but ultimately very happy inside of a warm and cozy home. But then again, it does come down to just being able to afford cat food and litter and buying a litter box and all that stuff. Like, I mean, cats are cheaper than dogs, I believe. I'd have to pay for that first vet visit, though, too. So that's another thing. So it's not the time right now. I wish, but it's not the time. Unless a cat is, like, thrust upon me with all the supplies. That'd be wild if that happened. Can it? I mean, I would much prefer being able to pay my own rent this month. Maybe next month we'll manifest a cat. God damn. Cats are adorable. Cats are life. Cats, like, just kind of just love me. I've met so many cats that their owners have been like, oh, he doesn't like anybody, they don't like people or anything, and they'll still end up in my lap somehow at the end of the night on, like, their own volition. Like, they'll just come up to me and sit. It's really, like, the highlight of my life whenever it happens. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. God, don't start singing stupid viral songs from 2008. This is the type of torture in my brain because everything is a song in my mind. Everything ends up being a song so I can remember it better. And it's chaos up here some nights. I have, like, a crazy ability to recognize any, like, emo song from the 2000s, like, on, within the first couple of seconds. At the very least, I will know the band, you know, usually, like, if the singer has, like, a very distinct voice, or, like, if it was one of, like, the screamo bands, how they had, like, a lot of, like, change in members and whatnot, like, a lot of singers would go from one band to another, I will usually know, like, what bands that it came from, but not the specific song, like, oh, this is the same singer from these other two bands, you know, and I'll at least have half of it right. Right track, wrong train, if you will. But, yeah. What was I saying before that? I don't know. Everything's a song. I have so many things that are just ingrained in my memory that are by song. Yeah, it can be kind of nuts. And it's, like, specifically with, like, emo songs and stuff, like, because that's mainly what I listened to, like, like, my favorite band is Fall Out Boy. Like, duh, I've played their album, like, on here and gotten copyright stricken, and, I still don't care. Those videos are still up. But, yeah, no, they're my absolute favorite. And their new album slaps. Like, honest to God, so good. It is so good. All the songs are just so danceable, but the lyrics are about being so depressed. So it is the perfect balance for a gal like me. But I've literally seen Fall Out Boy like 9 times in concert. I am excessive. Yeah. When I was, like, in my 20s and, like, kind of still living at home with my parents, I, like, didn't have rent to pay, and I, like, basically, for no fucking reason, basically because I wanted to get out of the house, I had 3 jobs, at once for, like 6 months. Because I just didn't want to be home, like, with my parents and stuff, so I just worked my butt off instead, and said, screw it, I'm not staying here, I'll be at work if you really need to get in touch with me, you know? So, I ended up going to, like, a lot of shows and stuff because of that, because I worked my booty off. I did... That year, I, like, basically stopped doing, like, retail after Black Friday that year. It was, like, the last one that I did because I was just so, like, over it. But I worked 18 hours that day. I worked 18 hours. So my 3 jobs, the state that I live in is very small, and 2 of the jobs that I had were in the same mall. So I would go over from Gymboree to Bath and Body Works, and they were directly across the hall from each other. So like they knew, like my bosses like both kind of knew when I was working at each. But also, I had I was taking classes at school, college, which was technically less than a mile away from that mall as well. Because I could have walked there, but I didn't. There was like a lot of hills. It's like a big steep hill, and then like you have to turn a corner near the highway. It's safer to drive it. But anyway, we no, so I was taking classes in school, like 3 days a week, basically. But like during the day, so I would be at school from like 9 to like 4. And then I would work a night shift or two, or work a night shift at one of the stores, like closing or whatever. Gymboree, I was like one of their part-time like sales managers. So I was there like a lot more often than I was at Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works, I did like their floor sets. So I'm gonna let you in on industry secret. So on like Sundays, they'll do like a whole floor set after close. And they take everything down, they re-bin it and everything. And that's what I did. Like I was like setup crew. But also like I did like register during like holiday season and whatnot. But I was always like setup crew. And they would do things like middle of the week as well sometimes. So if I was available, I would do like the middle of the week set as well. But anyway, I went to school from like 9 to 4. But I really was only taking, I think, like maybe, I think I was taking 3 classes at the time. Yes. Yes. Because despite having 3 jobs and doing like 3 to 4 classes, I think it was 3 classes. I had 3 jobs and 3 classes, and the thing is, I still managed to like have free time because of how I balanced my schedule. Because I mean, I was like single at the time, so like I was basically doing everything like how I wanted to do it. Like I didn't have to revolve around anybody else's schedule at all. So I did, I would have 3 classes, 3 days a week, and then I would have, so some of them would be like twice a week. Like I would have like 2 classes that were like Tuesday, Thursday, and another one that was like Monday, Wednesday at night. So between the 2 classes on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would go down to the athletics building and do like clerical work, like answer phones, file things for the athletics department between the classes that I had. So I would go from one class to, that job, and then back to my other class, and then leave for the night, and then go to work at the mall. Yeah, it was a lot, but it wasn't as bad as it sounds. Because the classes that I had on Monday and Wednesday, like at night, I don't even remember if it was Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, that was at night. It really doesn't matter at this point, because it was like at least like 7-8 years ago now. But yeah, it balanced well. And I would also like work like concession stand for like some like the basketball games for the athletics department, if I was like able to. Like if I had like a later Saturday shift at the mall, then I would come down and do like the game in the morning. And it was all right there, very close. So like it's not like I had like a huge like commute in order to get there. So that was kind of nice. And a lot of my friends lived kind of by, so I would literally just go right to like their house or whatever afterwards. I was in my 20s, my very early 20s. So like I had the energy to do it. I also worked at Charlotte Russe for a while. I forgot about that because the overlap was weird. So, and Wet Seal. So, let me go back to, like, what basically, like, made me stop. So, one, the very last Black Friday that I worked, I had to work, like, three of my retail stores that I worked at on Black Friday, like, one after the other, like, bing, bang, boom. I worked 18 hours that day, and my feet still hurt thinking about it, but, yeah. I was also, like, 19 doing this, so I was like, yeah, whatever, no big deal, but that day I wanted to commit. Yeah, it was a lot. I've bounced around, but I worked at least, like, 6 or 7 stores in that same mall. So, like, even if I wasn't, like, you know, still full-time, like, working there, like, they would just keep me on, like, their paperwork to pull me in when they needed me. Like, that happened with Wet Seal a couple of times. Charlotte Russe, I was also a part-time store manager. So I would balance that with Gymboree sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, Wet Seal was, like, more seasonal, though. And, like, Bath and Body Works, like, did kind of end up being, like, more of, like, a stock role, which, like, isn't bad, but, like, I wasn't full out front, you know, retail in those positions. I mean, Wet Seal, you were just organizing and everything. If they hire you for seasonal, you were basically just cleaning the racks and putting stuff back on the hangers. But, I mean, like, people are nuts. Black Fridays get so messy so fast. So, like, you are constantly folding. Like, the second you turn around and look at, like, the table that you just finished folding, and you get done with the second table, you look back at the first, and it's just chaos again. So you're basically bouncing between 2 different tables because the general public has no compassion for service workers. But that's just me. Now let's turn this while I do this section a little bit. There we go. Nice. Alright, I really want a snack. I've made the grave mistake of not having food before stream. I can't wait until we have, like, little robots that actually just bring us food on a tray. Can we get that already? Like, let's get on that. Not that I'd be able to get one. They're probably like $5,000, but, you know. That would be cool. Yeah, so, I mean, I just have a lot of... I think that's part of my reason why I'm having such a hard time finding work, because for me, I'm like, so think of, like, when I was working 3 jobs, that's basically, like, you know, more than enough, you know, that's tripling my amount of time with the public, and, you know, just getting berated by people and customers who think that they know better when they don't even work there. Like, do you want this orange shirt or nah? Because I'll give you my little apron if you want to tell me the prices. But I'm over people right now. Like, I'm over customer service jobs, let's put it that way. So if I, like, have any type of position at all, like, I definitely want to do, like, a back-end type of thing where I'm not really dealing with people up front, which is hard to come by in the first place. But yeah, and you know, customer service jobs, like, they literally want all of your time and everything, always. Like, you know, I just want to be a free bird. But, like, don't we all? But I also, like, really need to find something, like, yesterday. I literally might just apply to, like, the Family Dollar at the end of my street. Even though, like, I'm definitely overqualified, and I'm gonna be honest, like, more than half the people that work there speak Spanish, and my assumption is that they're just gonna talk shit about me in Spanish, and I won't be able to understand. But I know that that's probably not what's gonna happen. I know that's definitely an exaggeration. That's definitely not true. But my inner little voice is like, but, you know, the same feeling you get when you go to the nail salon and all the girls are, you know, speaking, like, the lady that I went to was Vietnamese, but, you know, they're just talking to each other about what, you know, they're doing, what the designs are, and, you know, what you're getting for lunch, you know, but your brain is like, oh, they're talking about me. And it's not true. But we psych ourselves out. For what? For nothing. Yeah, I think I just might have to do that. I might have to just suck it up. I mean, then again, retail was not all that bad. Like, it was really just, like, the people that can be the problem. But, I mean, I like organizing shelves. I can spend all day doing that. I don't care. Just hire me for cleanup crew, man. Don't even train me on the register. I'll just organize the shit out of this store. You know? I almost feel like I'm too good at retail because I've had, like, retail management experience. So, like, I know what I'm doing, and I feel like I might get stuck, and I don't want to get stuck. But it is what it is. so what to talk about? Let's see. Should I just ramble about nothing? I think I'm gonna ramble about nothing. Let's see. When my brain is empty, like when I have like nothing to think about or like talk about or say or like anything, my brain literally just starts going do ba do ba do ba do ba do, like that fucking TikTok song, and it literally makes me feel more stupid than I actually am. But it's like my brain's making fun of itself for not having thoughts. That's how it feels. It's like, goddamn. Give me a second, because I really need a snack. I need, like, something. I'm gonna mute for 1 sec. I'll be right back. BRB. Okay, I am back. Okay. Just shifting my table. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Hello, hello. Okay. Let's get back into it, shall we? Alright. Alright, so what do we got planned for this week? Anything fun? Anything new and exciting? Because I don't. Although, I may be seeing my friend Ivy on next Tuesday, and if that is the case, it's possible. I haven't brought it up to her, so I don't even know if I think she'll be on board for sure, but I might do a stream with her. And we may both have cards, or we may just both be shooting the shit. But we will probably stream, and I'm gonna be honest, I do partake in the 420 activities, and she works at a dispensary, so it may be a cloudy stream, if you get my drift. But I think that would be really, really fun and something different, you know? I really do think that she would be down, because we have been talking about, like, having a podcast together for a while. And I know that's definitely on the docket, but if I can just, like, go live with both of us, who cares? It would be a good way to, like, test the waters, you know? But yeah, I think that is a possibility. I don't see why not. So our podcast idea, like, that we had before, I don't really know, like, how we would do it, because we just want to, like, you know, it would be like a how would you instead of a would you rather. Like, how would you, like, the first thing that we came up with was, like, how would you trap a seagull? Like, how would you get a seagull at the beach to be your pet? Like, how would you capture a seagull? So that was, like, a fun discussion that we both had. Like, we weren't even, like, recording, but we were like, we should just redo that conversation because podcast. But, like, I don't know how to promote that type of material. I don't know how to even describe that type of material, because, like, it's definitely not a how-to. We don't want people following our advice and, like, trying to grab seagulls, you know, but, like, it's funny. So I think calling it, like, how would you or something, or, like, what would, I don't know. We were also thinking about calling it, like, Two Dumb Idiots, because also accurate. But I don't know. We shall see. god, how did that all stick together like that? What was that? That was banana sandwich. Okay, get back here. I said get back here. Give me. Okay. We're okay. Nothing went wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. That was weird. Okay. But yeah, so we might stream on Tuesday. I'm not sure what time, literally, because it's two besties hanging out, so we could very well get distracted. We could start the stream and totally forget that we're on stream. That's also a possibility. So, yeah, we'll see. I think that might be a thing. And you know what? That also may help me do a face reveal if she does. Because I can't do it by myself. I don't want to do it by myself. I'm scared. And you know what? If people see two ladies sitting together and chatting, that might also be just more viewers. Who knows? I can hope, right? Part of me is like, just rebrand this whole channel because you do so many random things. Like, just so that way I can, like, go crazy and do weird stuff if I want to. I mean, I don't foresee myself doing that right now. But who knows? Because, like, both me and the bestie also crochet. So, like, that could also be a thing. But yeah, I don't know. Hi, friend. English only, please. I'm so sorry. But welcome in. Thank you for joining. So yeah, anything is possible for Tuesday. I know that it will be kind of like later, cause she's got to bring a friend somewhere for like 11 o'clock first. But yeah, anything is possible. But before any of that, I have to somehow make rent. And I'm literally actually considering doing feet pics because I feel like I don't have any other choice right now. So, Will YouTube get mad if I just if I just post a video of my feet with please donate? Oh, I'm going insane. Will they really? I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get, like, people that actually donate from that. Maybe I will, I don't know. Just live feet stuff. Not even foot stuff, feet stuff. God, I crack myself up and I'm not even funny. Like, this is the only channel that I even have, like, people subscribe to me on, too, so it would, like, I would kind of have to start here. Just start pulling tarot cards with my feet. Stop it. Oh my god, no. Wait, I think I'm onto something. And, like, let me be clear, I do not like feet personally. I actually hate them. Like, it took me a long time to, like, even be able to touch a foot that's, like, in a sock, you know? Oh, yeah, no, take your time. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be live right now. Honestly, probably not much longer, so I can do some, like, computer work and, like, actually try to make some money. But yeah, literally just shout me, give me an Instagram or something when you're coming back, and I will let you know if I'm still live. But enjoy your day, safe travels in whatever you're doing, and take luck. Bye. Alright, I'm headed out. Bye.